Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor unto the apostles and the elders of GMS whom rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutation to the hopeful elect out there, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. And what I want to get into this morning, is pretty much laying back off the Elder Brothers of How video, dealing with, overcoming ourselves, all right? Because as Elder Apostle Gabar, likes to mention that we are our biggest enemy, within the truth, all right? Because who knows our weaknesses, like us? Who knows our strengths like us, And then when you go into it, we're with ourselves more than anyone, So one thing about an enemy, the more intel your enemy has on you, all right, the more vulnerable you are to that enemy, all right? And who knows more about us than ourselves, man? That's why overcoming ourselves is a major step, in the overcoming this world. You see? That's why the scriptures say, he that follow me must deny himself, all right, and bury his cross, Because when you read the book of Isaiah chapter 1, verse 24, it said, therefore said the Lord, all right, the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah of hosts, the mighty one of Israel. It says, I will ease me of my adversaries and avenge me of my enemies, and I will turn my hand upon thee and purely purge away thy dross and take away all thy tin. And we always go into it, but the affliction that we go through, that's a purging process, all right, for the elect. All right, the 2/3, he's going to take them through things to destroy them, all right, to rid himself of his enemies. But the elect, he's taking us through things, all right, for a purging purpose, all right, to purge out inequalities, man. The things that we go through, all right, the things that we're deprived of, the infirmities we go through, the hate that we receive, all right. And another thing, each brother has their own, personal hell and trials that they go through, because it's building a unique character. That's why even in the kingdom, no two brothers will be alike, because each brother is going through their personalized hell. You see? The kingdom, all right, the government of the kingdom is going to be real versatile because of the personalized hell that each and every individual is going to have to go through. But it's building, all right, qualities, all right, of a leader. It's building qualities of a good judge. No one else will ever be likened unto Job, because no one had to go through what Job went through. All right? No one to be like Yahweh Shah, because no one had to go through what Yahweh Shah went through. No one to be like King David, because no one had to go through that exact, all right, hell that King David went through. You see? But what did it do? They overcame. All right? And all those stories, they overcame to become great leaders. You see? And we're going through that process. All right? And each brother has their own particular hell, all right, that is going to mold them into a leader, all right, for what? For the kingdom, all right, the governing body of the kingdom. You see, each brother is going to have their own role, and each character is going to be needed to have that perfect balance and governing the kingdom. But it's going to be through what? The purging process of affliction. You see? Because when you read it again, this is Isaiah 1:25, and I will turn my hand upon thee, and purely purge away thy dross, and take away all thy tin, which is unwanted qualities, man. You know, because in this society, we've been bred, we've been programmed, all right, with character flaws, all right, with conditioning of what, man? Of sin, wickedness, you know, selfishness, you know. So we have to be put through things to purge those things out of us, man. All right, lust, you know, over excess, doing too much. That was all programmed within us, man. You see? Verse 26, and I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. You see that? So that purging process is happening because he's finna restore, all right, judges amongst the nation. Israel is about to come into sovereignty again, all right? And within sovereignty, what do you need? You need leaders. You need, judges. You see? So the judges are being what? Purged now to rule later. You see? It's all about that finished product. It's all about the finished product, man. Even in, let's get that in, real quick, because it's all about the end game, man. Sirach 30. It's Sirach 30:1. It said, he that loveth his son calls him off to feel the ride. All right, that ride, that affliction, which is doing what? Purging. You see? That he may have joy of him at the end. All right, it's about that finished product. But in order to become that finished product, we got to keep overcoming. All right, which does what? That adds, all right, quality to our character. You see? When we overcome things, that adds quality to our character. You know? So I just want to put that out there, man. You know, we're being purged, all right, to rule. You know? Everything leads to rulership, man. For Israelite men, you know, that's a believer, everything leads to rulership. All right? So Lord will, you brothers, all right, you few sisters edified. Till next time I say shalom.